And that sounds like something this frustrated gamer will never be into.
So, Brandon, I don't know about you, but I think one of my greatest childhood traumas is the infamous blue shell.
I mean, Mario Kart is one of those games that has spanned several generations, all with the same issues, all with the same problems, but all with the same amount of fun. Um, and I mean, I thought one of my favorite parts of the Mario movie was actually how they kind of included Mario Kart in that. But I mean, with the newest Mario Kart now out on the Switch, they introduced DLC for the first time. The game is like really evolved.
Oh, very much so. It's incredible as someone who is, I don't want to say ironically well versed in video game history, but as someone who is very interested in stuff like that, it's been so interesting and cool to see it go from like just a fun little spin off game on the SNES to this massive, nearly $1 billion franchise in the modern era.
I mean, even like they have like Mario Kart where you can like sit in the cart like at arcades now, which was one of the coolest things I ever. Because like if you would have had that as a kid, I would have been like, holy crap! Like, I could play Mario Kart at the arcade in a cart. Like that's the coolest thing in the world. But yeah, I think it's cool now that we're getting to a point where like even like classic game, and I feel like maybe you don't see it as much on systems like the Switch and stuff, but DLC as a word. Pokemon did it for the first time last generation with Sword and Shield, and it was outstanding. We're getting it again with Scarlet and Violet. But like I remember when they came out with these like bonus packs for it, I was like, wait, there's new levels to play, like there's new courses to hit. They're reworking some old ones in, like remastered.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's just been a lot of fun to have more replayability with that.
And it's incredible as Nintendo for the longest time has been like no DLC until we got to like Smash Bros for 3DS and Wii U.
Right, that too.
Loosened
like,
up.
Also a great idea. Smash Bros is DLC. Like you want more people to play with.
It's genius. You cover a huge demographic, and like with Ultimate, you had the opportunity to bring in characters who nobody even thought of. You had characters like Joker from Persona, Banjo and Kazooie, Minecraft Steve, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. It's genius. And with the Mario Kart DLC, we're seeing characters like my favorite underdog story is Kamek, who was supposed to be in the SNES game, but he was essentially cut from every subsequent game until now.
I mean, that was awesome to see different Mario characters, but also like just to see more Nintendo properties in there. My wife and I are huge Animal Crossing fans. Like I've still upkeep my island and everything. Wasn't just the pandemic for me. But you could play as Isabelle in that. Link was a playable character.
Love Link.
I just love the idea that it's now becoming like more company wide, even like you said with Smash Brothers and stuff like that, than just like the old classic specifics of that. So it's been a really cool addition. They also had like courses to reflect those characters as well. Like you can go through Hyrule, you can go through the Animal Crossing, whatever they called it on the I forget what level it was called.
I don't remember, but it's also awesome because they're not disregarding their legacy. They have so many awesome reimaginings of classic courses. One of my favorites is the one, I forget what it's called, but it's the swamp where it's got the piranha plants that walk on the two little leaves. It's that originally on the GBA was just like a dumb little course nobody really cared about. Now it's like super fun.
They're able to add certain things, and with the remastering, you know, just that's the fun part about it is getting to play these levels.
Exactly.
But I do have to say, you know, wherever you land on this game, enjoying the new stuff, whatever, the one thing that will always haunt us is the blue shell.
But now with the new game mode, with being able to customize items, you can play a blue shell only game.
And that sounds like something this frustrated gamer will never be into.